Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and before I show you all this food, I'm going to talk about, excuse me. First of all, I'm recording this at about 2 p.m. Yeah, on Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023. 2023. It is Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023. 2 days before Thanksgiving Day, right? Right. Thanksgiving on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Okay. Sure? Yeah. Okay, I like to watch other YouTube channels. Remember to watch my brother-in-law's YouTube channel, which is Williams Lawn and Property Cleaning, LLC. And remember to watch my sister-in-law's YouTube channel, which is Chicky Chicken Homestead. Chicky Chicken Homestead. And they both have been putting out some YouTube shorts lately. Really good stuff. Now, I was watching Midwest Magic Cleaning, and the dude, he cleans out other people's houses. He has a crew of 2 or 3 workers, and he cleans out houses like hoarder houses that are really piled up with hoarding, and he explains hoarding disorder. Anyway, so as he's going through that, as I've often mentioned, I'm trying to act like an opposite of a hoarder, kind of, sort of. You know, I hate to embrace the term minimalism. It's like a trendy term. I'm not a trendy guy, but point is, I was looking for some postcards yesterday, and I went through a bunch of papers. I went through papers, threw out a few things. See? It's what you learn at Midwest Magic Cleaning. Make sure you go through your papers and throw stuff out. Otherwise, when you're dead, then your family has to throw that out. Okay? Thank you. Anyway, so the deal is, look at the papers. I found these papers. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put these in a frame. These papers here. So there's Tanya. Well, I got so much light over here, so it puts that in there. Anyway, Tanya. Anyway, so Tanya died right here in this room. You know, on the excuse me. It was about 9 p.m. on Thursday, the 10th of March, 2022. Anyway, so the last time we had a wedding anniversary, I think I showed you. There's the marriage license, the Mark and Tanya marriage license. Yay, okay. Married in 2011, 10/25/2011. Okay, so 10/25, 25th of October, 2021. After we had moved into this apartment in August of 2021, we wrote each other. We don't hardly buy greeting cards because we're both pretty good writers. She's pretty smooth. She has a way with words, and I like to think I have a way with words. So here's what we wrote to each other. I wrote, look at my messed up writing. Blocky, crazy. 10th anniversary poem by Mark Herbert for Tanya and Mark Herbert. In quotation marks. I got your back, she said. I smiled. I need a strong, dedicated woman. And here she is. That's my attempt at poetry. That's my style of poetry. Oh, it makes me cry. I got your back, she said. I smiled. I need a strong, dedicated woman. And here she is. Oh, our wedding vows. We wrote our own vows, and her vows was, I got your back. I got your front. I got your left side, your right side, top of the head, bottom of your feet. That was Tanya. Anyway. And so here's what Tanya wrote for me. Once again, this is for our 10th anniversary. About 2 years ago now. See, a little over 2 years ago now. She wrote, one more year full of love, through plenty ups and downs. Thank you, my husband. Oh, making me cry. Oh, thank you, my husband, for the thoroughly enjoyable ride. Love you, Tanya. And then a heart shape, and then Mark. Heart shape and Mark. Oh my gosh, makes me cry. Anyway, so go through your papers. Okay, go through your papers. Because maybe you stash some gems like this. Or go through it while you're alive, so you can savor this while you're alive. It's bittersweet, but it's wonderful, okay? So I still got another frame. I'm going to put that in a frame. I'll just stick this on top of that, put that in a frame like that, and then after I die, somebody will maybe pull that out, or they'll see what's peeking right What's that behind there? Oh, that's Mark's bulb. Anyway, so Okay, today, there's my front door. Step out my front door. Step out my front door at about high noon. So it's been 2 hours ago. But high noon, step out my front door. I do it absolutely every day. I do this several times all through the night. Every time I get up to use the restroom, I step outside and check the weather and fresh air and, you know, gotta avoid depression. Step outside, fresh air, it's good. Okay, so I stepped outside, and this is not the first time this happened. There's a paper sack with all this food sitting in it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Paper sack with all this food sitting in it. My next door neighbor's from Honduras, right? The guy wears a t-shirt sometimes says Honduras on his t-shirt, right? Okay, right, there he is. It's mom and dad and two small children. The mom and dad are maybe 30, I don't know. The two small children, and one of them's 7 or 8, and the one that's 7 or 8 is kind of bilingual. She can kind of interpret for us. And then the little boy's about 3 or 4. Anyway, so just 2 days before Thanksgiving. So do they go to they go to the free food? See, I don't have a car. They do have a car. They go to a free food pantry, and the people at the pantry probably figure out, oh, mom and dad and 2 kids, let's give them lots and lots. Let's load them up with lots and lots of goodies. So they load them up, and then they take what they want. And see, I do not know. 2 days before Thanksgiving, did the free food pantry people give this family, mom and dad and 2 kids, did they receive like a turkey or a ham or a turkey and a ham? Don't know. Do not know what all that they got besides this. All I know is high noon today. I step out my front door, and this is all in a paper sack sitting on my front door. Okay, thank you. Anyway, so I'll try to shut this down, but I'll just go over these one by one. Frozen strawberries. Okay, good stuff. Dried red tart cherries. Okay, I can use them. I showed you in a previous video how I've already done. Like I will show you again. There you go. See, I get my Ninja blender, put a little vegetable oil in my Ninja, little soybean oil, vegetable oil in my Ninja blender, right? Threw in a bag of almonds, right? And it makes about a quart of nice homemade, crude, gritty almond butter, you might call it. Anyway, oh, and I made some cookies recently. It had like 3 ingredients. It said almond butter. They named some brand name almond butter. A little bit of sugar, some eggs. I was out of eggs, but I have egg powdered eggs that I got free a while back. Okay. So I put some of my homemade version almond butter, a little sugar, a little powdered eggs, a little water, stir it up, bake it up, real good, real good. I'll show you the cookies. Almond butter cookies. Good stuff, Maynard. Oh my gosh. Very filling. Very filling. Anyway, salmon. To avoid depression, vitamin D. Very high in vitamin D. 120% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamin D. Okay, salmon, good. Jeez, my gosh. I've been giving that to my sister-in-law. She ate one of these 2-pound bricks. No, she ate both of them. She and her family, maybe whatever. But anyway, and then I already have 10 jars of peanut butter. Well, that's 11. I think I probably have 11. That's 12. I use the applesauce to take my pills. Okay, some chicken soup. In my veggie stew, I'll throw a can of refried beans and a can of pumpkin in there. And I can use those. I got a lot of these already. Got a lot of those already. Okay, so if you're ready, as Tanya would say, she'd like to say later, Tater, so I'm going to say it. I'm going to show around because I'm 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.